For this first experiment, all you're going to need is just a simple full glass of water, some food coloring, and some shaving cream. Number 15, Making It Rain.
Here we go. Take our shaving cream and make some clouds. But we should have some rain dripping through our clouds. Okay, it looks like we have some yellow rain, so
Number 14, Up in Flames. Warning tip, make sure to have some water next to you. Obviously, I don't want you bursting your house into flames. So, first off, if you can somehow manage to get a bottle of methane, this experiment is right for you. What you're gonna need is a half-filled jar full of soapy water, and then pretty much just a tiny bit of methane in that.
And what you do here is I have this little pressure regulator on my methane bottle, and we're gonna make some methane bubbles. Because we could put this in a balloon first, and then we could squeeze it back out. That might be a better idea, just so we get like more of a thrust of the balloons. Make a bag of methane here. Stick that down up in there. We're gonna go ahead and light this up. Woo! Okay, that was pretty cool. I like that.
Number 13, Rainbow in a Cup. Here's a neat trick to impress your science teacher.
Add 1 spoonful of sugar to the first cup, 2 to the second cup, 3 to the third cup, and 4 spoonfuls of sugar to the fourth cup. Add 60 milliliters of warm water to each cup and stir it to dissolve it well. To help with the dissolving, you can put it in a microwave for 30 seconds and then stir it again. The waters won't mix with each other when you layer them slowly. Because of their different densities, they'll each make their own layer.
Number 12, the Leidenfrost effect. The Leidenfrost effect happens when you boil water at 374 degrees Fahrenheit, or otherwise 109 degrees Celsius. At this point, the water becomes vapor, allowing any other water to be placed on the hot metal to evaporate slowly, allowing it to move around like so.
Just a little bit of water, just a little drops. You see how all these drops just like spinning around?
Number 11, pencils through a bag. Here's an interesting experiment you can even try right now at home. So all you need is a plastic bag, some water, and some sharpened pencils. If you want to pause the video and come back, I got you. But if you don't and you just want to watch, what you do is obviously just poke the sharpened pencils through the bag, but make sure not to touch them or wiggle them too much because no one likes a leak in their bag. Number 10, glowing ice cubes. This one is surprisingly easy to do and also edible. So if you're going to be hosting a party, keep this one in mind because I recommend it. It's really cool. I've actually tried it before. So all you're going to need is some tonic water. So if you have Schweppes, you're pretty much fine. But also, you're going to need a black light too.
So what you're going to need to use to make glow-in-the-dark ice is one ingredient only, and that is tonic water. And your tonic water has to have quinine in it. Pour your tonic water into your ice cube trays. So after your tonic water is all frozen, bring it under the black light and the magic is just magical. It is...
Number 9, cube bubble. For this one, you're gonna need something you can make a cube out of. I recommend straws, a container to put soap in, and obviously soap. So at this point, once you've made your cube, you're gonna put it inside of the container filled with soap, and eventually, you'll have a cube. Great for those hipsters that really believe in bubbles being too generic. Number 8, drain cleaner in aluminum foil. So at this point, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pour in some drain cleaner and then a couple balls of aluminum foil. Now, of course, I'd explain what's going on, but I really don't know much about chemistry except for the fact that I know you and I have it. Subscribe.
Forming hydrogen and sodium tetrahydroxyaluminate. Great tongue twister, isn't it? The reaction with foil goes very roughly, and the balloon is soon inflated with hydrogen. So I remove the hot balloon filled with hydrogen and tied up. Water, the most useful substance for living organisms, is formed.
Number 7, hovercraft. For our next experiment, you're going to want a bottle cap, an old disc, some hot glue, and a balloon. Number 6, CD bubbles.
And then you gotta be quick, blow on it. You gotta be really quick. Is that insane? Check this out.
Number 5, lemon volcano. For this, you're going to need a lemon, baking soda, vinegar, and a knife. Again, be careful. Number 4, lava art.
Now for this experiment, most of the stuff you can find around your house. You will need a simple clear glass so you can see better, and also a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Also, you will be needing 3/4 cups of water, some food coloring, preferably red, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now just add the water into your glass, and add 5 drops of food coloring, preferably red, just so it looks more like lava. Now add your 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, and we're almost done. Just add the salt, and as you can see, the salt will sink down because it is heavier, and while it's sinking down, it will take some oil with it, and while the oil is down there and the salt will dissolve and the oil will come up. So that's how the whole process happens.
Number 3, edible water beads. What you're going to need to do is add about a cup of tapioca into a pot of boiling water and let that sit for roughly around an hour.
And you're just going to dump it into your pot. And you're just gonna cook them until they are all the way transparent. Right, let's check on our beautiful tapioca pearls. And we are just gonna pour them into a strainer. And now we're gonna let them set for 5 minutes. Now we're gonna do my favorite part. We're gonna make a rainbow, you guys. Come on. And now we're gonna take our lovely food coloring, and we are just gonna add a couple drops to each Tupperware container. And now they're ready for play. These are amazing sensory toys that you can use with your toddlers and teach measuring and just play with because they're downright fun. And
Number 2, fire snake. And finally, number 1, oobleck. Depending on how big you really want to get with this, the formula is 1 part water and 1/2 cornstarch. You can also add food coloring for added effect.
Pure grade. Oobleck is a non-Newtonian fluid. It has properties of both a liquid and a solid. If you dip your hand into it, it acts like a liquid, but if you quickly squeeze it or step on it, it will behave like a solid. Applying pressure to it, it then turns back into a liquid. You know what it's like? It's like diet weekends. Oh, wow.
sort of like a solid and liquid mixed. I don't know, it's really cool. I'm about to go try it in a second after this video. But that concludes 15 amazing science experiments you can do at home. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for better content to come in the future. Let us know what you think about some of these and which one is your favorite. And have yourselves a great day.